So I think two things. I mean, one, Mediaocean is the technology that powers advertising. Traditionally speaking, we're on the desktop of every planner, buyer, campaign manager inside of every holding company. But one of the things that we need to do is build out our capabilities and do it in such a way that incorporates other technologies outside of our own, opening up our platform. And in Videology, you've got a partner from a technology standpoint who has similar capabilities built around video that lend themselves to the future of television, the future of video, and convergence. So for me, what that means is I can now take my TV inventory, my video inventory, put them both together inside of a single place, and have it all make sense for the buyers when they want to do a cross-media campaign. So that way we're getting away from the silos of it's TV, it's video, it's media.
So do you think that, I mean, you guys are in a pretty unique position now where you could start to really influence the lexicon as far as what we're selling against, right? And what you're buying. Is that something that you guys feel opportunistic about, or?
Well, I think it's what our agency partners expect from us and need from us. I mean, if you talk to anybody out there, they'll tell you, well, Mediaocean really needs to step up and do more. Or needs to build this capability. In order for us to build all the things that all the agencies want, and no two are alike, we need to open up our doors to other folks to develop those things and integrate into our workflows. So that's what Connect does. That's what our platform enables, is other technologies to come in and actually transact with the agencies that want to transact with them. So it's more options, more opportunity for the agencies to work with different providers, but then have that integration so that it's in our system, seamless, and in the workflow.
So, when you talk about the disruptive pieces of our industry, right? The word programmatic is, among, I don't know that it's disruptive, but it's something that we're talking about a lot. So when you look at linear, right, because you guys are more traditional television, do you see yourselves interacting and being a part of a programmatic ecosystem, or do you think the programmatic TV on linear TV is a real thing?
I think that programmatic on TV is an eventuality. I don't believe that we haven't been automated up to this point. And so, contrary to a lot of the different folks you'll talk to and panels that you'll be on and hear and listen to, everybody says, oh, it's fax machines and 160 people in a back office. Well, it's not. In some cases it might be, and they might not be using our software properly, but in a lot of cases it's automated. There's, an avail process that ingests avails electronically. There's an order process. There's a cable contract process. There's electronic invoices. A lot of those things didn't parlay into the digital ecosystem just by virtue of the fact that it, for a while, was the Wild West. Right. So now it's not. Digital's coming along, but as they're coming along, they're inheriting a lot of the really cool properties from the traditional systems. And it's all about the research, the metrics, the measurement, and some of those things are being applied inside of that ecosystem so that the two can kind of converge and come together. So I think, I think we'll see some really good change, and I think the agencies want us to make those changes.
So ultimately, is Mediaocean a technology company, or are you a kind of a business, like helping to run a business company? We
are a technology company. That's our tried and true nature. I mean, if you look back at the history of Mediaocean and all the different companies that formed Mediaocean up to this point, you've got Donovan Data Systems, MediaBank, company called DataTech, company called Adware Systems. Yep. All those systems culminate into Mediaocean, right? Spectra is our traditional platform. Prisma is our future platform for digital and convergence. And we have other platforms that are built into each of those systems in their workflow. So Optic is our creative management solution. Works for traditional today. It's going to work for digital in the future. And we have other products that work for trading desks, like Radia. So a lot of these things are coming together to form a more fulfilled product base, right? So that we can cover all the aspects of how agencies want to transact and interact with one another. I think the biggest opportunity for Mediaocean in 2015 is to set the stage for convergence. Work with the broadcasters, work with the pure play video folks, work with some of the aggregators to figure out two things: currency and inventory, and how it needs to be shaped and transacted. The better we are at automating that, the better we are at providing the tools to the buyers and the planners to make decisions, the more power we can give to our agency partners.
Awesome. So I think to wrap up, one company other than your own in 2015 that you think is really interesting?
Oh man, there's a few out there. There's a few that I'd like to give some commentary on, and there's a few that I won't. So I think anybody who's in the space of automating television and working on video on demand capabilities and addressable and those things, those are the folks to look at. And there's a few companies out there, but I'm not going to give my picks.
Okay.
Keep those close to the vest.
Fair enough.